Oh my.
It's been a while. How's it going, everybody?
It's chill.
Been a while podcast. I was talking to them.
Oh.
Next, I'll address you. How are you doing?
That would have been nice if you would have done that when you walked through the door earlier.
I was just fallen. All of our dumbasses fell today.
No, we almost fell.
You almost
You,
fell.
clearly, you don't talk to me, you don't listen either.
Yeah.
You
so
messed your body up the worst.
We've been sitting here 10 minutes. No one's asked me how I'm doing.
I
They
scraped.
just got here.
I scraped my knee up when I was walking out the door, but we're here. We are obviously not street performers if we're falling all over ourselves, and that is today's episode.
Somebody probably enjoyed the show, though.
Yeah, it's true. We didn't make any GD money off it falling and busting our shit.
No,
up.
starving artists.
Yeah, truly. But I got one real specific street artist that we're gonna watch, street performer, and then I have a big slew of very
Oh,
interesting.
we can't say slews on the show anymore.
No slews.
Susan said.
Too close, sleuzing.
Slews and Slandon.
Yeah, we can't say. I won't say. We have a wide variety, a wide array of really creepy, interesting, strange, odd street performers. And
Can't say array either. It's too close to Arab.
Is it?
Yeah, I can't
Array?
say it.
I don't know what that
remind
one.
me, I have a funny story to tell you after the podcast, but
Tell
I don't
him
want to embarrass him. No. No.
Them
Let's
cats are
not do
funny.
your thing, actually,
Cut it in
instead.
post.
Okay. But what street performers have you seen? Have you had any that really stood out? The most I can really say is like the dudes with the buckets in Chicago. I've seen them a
Yeah.
lot, beating their buckets. But like no one, I don't think I've really experienced like a true bizarre like where I was like, what
No,
the
I've
hell?
seen like magicians walk to people, do a quick trick.
Okay.
In New York, they had a DeLorean.
Okay.
It was like souped up like the Back to the Future one. This guy who looked like Doc was just like kind of like trying to get people to take a picture
That's
with
his
him.
life.
It was like $30 a pop.
That's like his whole existence.
And
Then
there
if he's
was,
got
like,
the
a
whole
line.
DeLorean.
Friend of the show, Jarrett Bender.
You're right.
He went to Vegas.
Squirrel
I'd love to
ups.
go someday.
Did he see something wild?
Well, no, they just have all sorts of street performers there, and it's
There's-
all sorts of. There's literally just girls who are in like slutty outfits who will try and get you to pay money to take pictures of them.
Wow.
And guys like dressed like Spider-Man and all this shit down the strip.
That's really down bad. Just taking photos for $30 to just some
Lakers
hoe.
girl photo shoot.
The Lakers
Lakers
girl.
girl.
Danny, what is
To
it?
me, the Hardy's Laker girl photo shit.
Carl's Jr. It was Carl's.
Oh yeah, that's right. we're on the. We're
We
close
don't
to the
get
East Coast.
anything good out here.
Oh yeah, dude! I would have killed to go to the Carl's Jr.
Do you think the Chicago Bulls would have a similar thing?
Oh,
maybe
I'm
with,
sure.
with like Portillo's or something.
yeah, Portillo's. Yeah, that would be fitting. But the actually in Las Vegas, I didn't want to put any of them up because it's not like super. There's no great. It's interesting. There's no super great videos of it. But in Las Vegas, there's like circles. There's these little segments, and you have to stand in them. And you have like allotted times almost. Like you almost sign up.
It's a circle on the ground, or
It's a circle like on the like a painted just like a white
Okay.
like a street like paint, just a white circle on the ground, and you have to like stay in it, and that's your like street performer circle. And there was this one video of this dude. Sorry, he was kind of geeky, but I don't even remember what the video was. I didn't put it. I didn't put it in our folder. But he's like walking up and he's like bitching. He's like, they took my spot. And he's like confronting this person that like is in his circle during their time. And I was like, oh my God, that's like an actual job at that. Like, it's a street performer seems kind of offbeat enough to where it doesn't, it's not exactly work. You got to assume they love it to be doing it. But when you're like at a circle and you have specific shifts to like work the prime spot, like in the strip, I was like, holy shit, that's become so much more like less spontaneous and more just like rigid, like, oh, I gotta get to my circle or someone's gonna take it.
There's definitely some turf going on because like
Yeah.
I bet you anything if I dressed up like Elmo and I went to Times Square, I'd get my ass kicked.
Yeah, and like I'm because there's no like circles in Times Square. At least I don't think so. But
like
there's probably like
unspoken rules.
unspoken one Elmo on the weekdays. I'm the weekday Elmo. You can come on the weekends.
My great grandpappy was Elmo in this Times Square.
Yeah.
I've earned this.
Well, dude, homeless people in Champaign are the same way. They have like turf spots. Like you can't be here at this time.
Yeah.
They have like arrangements and shit figured out. And dude, our usual person just got arrested today. I don't know what they did.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was kind of a bummer. It was like
I missed it somehow.
I'm sure there is some sort of hierarchy in the homeless community of like like your low level homeless dude or like you're
and
like
they're
the
hobo
king.
kings.
Yeah, hobo king and like a trash like Game of Thrones, but it's like bottles and like the dirty syringes and shit as like the spikes, the swords up top. But yeah, so I haven't really experienced too many weird street performers. I guess you got to be in like the right spot that's like
In the streets.
It's
And you are not in the streets.
True, yeah. But don't you I should have looked this up. I think you need a license and stuff. It's probably different per state. It's probably like you pay $100 a year or something. Because, I mean, talk about untaxable. You can just say, I made no money. Like, I'm a terrible street performer.
Yeah.
And just like, spend all your quarters.
So I do. I tell them I'm a terrible waiter.
Spend all your
Actually
packs.
pretty
yeah,
good.
like, I made no money this year.
Just kidding. Tax people watching this video.
And speaking of homeless people and street performers, I think homeless people need to do some more tricks and flips and stuff. And they might...
They shouldn't have homeless shelters. They should have homeless like clown
Cirque du
schools.
Soleils.
Yeah.
There was this one time, not really a performance, but this the restaurant I may work at now or have previously worked at. There's this homeless guy who's going around. He was like going up to the tables outside. He's like, "Hey, I got a bottle of wine right here, like $10 a pour." And my table bought a pour, and there's like, "You know what?" And like he was like running away as when I got out there, and I was like, "You know what, man? Like."
Good on him.
Good, yeah, good for you. You know?
Yeah.
Earn a buck, dude.
Like,
I know that bottle of wine costs like
right.
$4, and you just made 20. So
You're looking at that table like, all right, I hope that was wine. I hope that was just wine.
so it was like it looked red enough, I think.
So also, so there's the specific street performer group that we're gonna start with. We're gonna start with them. And
Oh, I thought it was one guy named Group.
Group, yeah, his name's Group, like Groot,
2 O's.
like Gru from
Groot.
Despicable Me, or Groot from Vin Diesel. But we're gonna talk about the specific group, which is from Brazil. So next question: how much you know about Brazil? Nothing, jack shit. I thought they're a big baseball place. No.
No.
No,
One time I had a
soccer.
dream I was in Brazil, but it just looked like Mexico. And I don't think that's right.
City of God was made in Brazil, and that's a good movie.
Yeah, there's a Venn
know.
diagram of how certain parts of there's certain parts of Mexico and certain parts of Brazil that probably look almost identical, just like certain city-wise. And there's the specific small town that we're gonna see. Like it definitely looks like it could be Mexico, and it's not. It's Brazil. And shout out to Neon Dream Studio for assisting with this episode. They knew a good amount of leads to kind of chase down.
Thanks, guys.
And so to understand kind of the strangeness of this street performer group, we have to talk about a children's TV show from the 80s that was in Brazil, which is bizarre, but it's the same thing as seeing an Elmo on the street. You know who Elmo is, and you kind of understand a general background of what Elmo's done, and who he's wronged. And, and
tickle me. Let's see what's going on.
yeah, see what happens. See if it brings up any repressed Elmo memories.
Yeah.
So like we know who Elmo is, but we don't know who Fofão is. And I will show you them right now.
Oh, wow.
Oh my
Fee
God.
foam.
So this is from a children's television show. And
His face got
Looks
melted.
like you shaved Alf's face.
that's a good. So some pretty that looks like that one guy from Star Wars. And those are some gonad cheeks. Like, and
Looks like a piggy version of Chucky.
Oh, I'm so glad you said Chucky. That is some foreshadowing right there.
Okay.
So Fofão, Brazilians TV show. In 1983, it was a sporting character in a children's musical group, like TV show. So, like it was almost like adding like a new character to the Wiggles.
Gotcha.
Kind of. So they added him in, and it wasn't, big deal either way. It wasn't necessarily great, wasn't necessarily bad. Pretty, normal thing for the Brazilian kids. I mean, he's a hit by, I'm sure there's not that many Brazilian, like, live action kids TV shows compared to like American ones that get fucking pumped out like nothing. So he got dolls though, and that's the most important part of just why this is bizarre. So okay, yeah, real quick here, let's watch a little bit of it.
Estamos de volta aí agora, pessoal. Não falei que era bem rapidinho mesmo? Então,
so you just kind of,
You couldn't get one with subcaptions?
talk.
subtitles.
Fortunately, there's not a whole lot of this stuff like online really.
This looks like a Cabbage Patch Kid.
Oh, it does look like a little like melted Cabbage Patch Kid. Yeah, holy shit. So there's, this, the show. Here, I'll play a little bit more of the show. I think it's a different one. TV Fofão.
We should rename the podcast TV Dave.
TV Dave.
Yeah.
I'm gonna commission a picture of you and him shaking hands. It'll be
So get it.
the peace treaty of America and Brazil.
Get us doing the God pose where we're touching the fingers.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Of course. So
Or like we're making a WWE tag. Like hot tags coming.
He's tagging you in.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
he was on Fofão though. I'm making the hot tag.
So here's Fofão. He wanted to create something similar to E.T., which was kind of ugly and disgusting,
I'll say.
but
Fuck
was
E.T.
able to had great heart, charismatic. So he was heavily inspired by E.T. is the takeaway from that. But there circulated the legend of the Fofão's curse that claimed that the Fofão dolls secretly contain knives, black daggers used in child sacrifices or satanic rituals.
I believe it.
And it was a big deal that these dolls in the neck, the way that they're held in, is this plastic but very knife-shaped thing, and that's what like would lock it down into the neck. So if you yanked on the head hard enough, you got this strange little plastic knife
Okay, so
in your doll. But it wasn't you could stab anybody with anything. It wasn't like sharpened, it wasn't like razor sharp like a true knife. But as a doll, this looks even arguably creepier. And the legend, goes that there was this doll in your house, and it didn't really seem like there was any way to stop it. Basically, that it was gonna kill everybody in your family in the middle of the night if you like brought the Fofão doll. So immediately, this very innocent, very ugly, very good-hearted children's character, became this scary thing. And there's actually a Reddit post of this guy who remembers his cousin having one of these a little bit on, but it got compared to Chucky a lot because its overalls and its like shirt look like Chucky, and the hair looks like Chucky. It just looks like it's got a nutsack cheeks.
Was Chucky based on this?
So it almost either seems like Chucky was lightly based on this, or it was kind of like accidental, or just kind of like because I don't think the Fofão doll people.
do you have a side by side of them?
I have pictures of them later. We can do back to back. So yeah, here's just another picture of that knife. Like it's a decent size.
Yeah.
But obviously it doesn't how does that hold it into the body well? So it makes sense that these heads were popping off because it's just a knife that it's not like really locked in.
How sharp is that thing though?
I mean, if you really wanted to, you could plunge that into somebody's chest.
Yeah.
You could,
So it looks like it's not flat. It looks like it's like a plus sign,
Yeah, or almost like a triangle, like a little, 3-pointed. So here's a guy on Reddit talking about it, and he said the cousin had a doll of him, wake him up at night and kill you. So this was like a thing that all kids, I was already terrified by him on TV. And that's from a deleted account, so I can't get any more info from it, unfortunately. But here is how much they're going for now, and this was 10% off because I thought, wouldn't it be funny if we had one of these in the background?
Hilarious.
And
the curse and all.
Yeah, 5,000.
Absolutely not.
You don't want the little Chucky doll in your room?
No. We have to do right over there.
You're gonna look over and it's gonna be holding its own head with a knife up, like pointing.
Absolutely not. It's bad enough I gotta look at this ugly face every time I wake up.
Okay. So here's him being depicted as, a creepy little Chucky, scary, that looks like some scary stories to tell in the dark art almost. But, here's Chucky, and then here's your
vertical stripes, overalls.
It's pretty the stripes are just bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah, the stripes are just wider, taller. But that's really the only difference. It's interesting. And yeah, here's the Wikipedia page for it. And this leads over perfectly, actually, to 2016. Fofão was again popular on the internet when a group of street performers titled Carreta Furacão, I'm probably butchering these pronunciations. Maybe I'm nailing them.
Furacão.
Furacão? Oh, yeah.
I guess it's like Curacao.
Oh, okay, yeah. So Carreta Furacão became a popular meme in Brazil. The group features several amateur artists dressed up as fictional characters like Popeye, Captain America, Mickey Mouse, and Fofão. So, we're going to get into what these characters, look like running around Brazil. But interesting that they picked this, controversial thing to dress up as.
What's the is it still popular? Is it like Elmo out there? Or
So
did it lose popularity after the 80s?
So here, it's a good question because there's a couple, they're doing stuff on YouTube. They're just putting videos up on YouTube. But here's the official Fofão Instagram account.
Okay.
So 10.4, and here is the most famous of the street performers. So the street performer, which is in a plastic flat, not as good mask even, has over triple the amount of following that the actual character has.
Okay.
And, that just doesn't really happen. And here's it on TikTok, which, TikTok skewed numbers, but, still, those are impressive stats right there for any sort of account. And Chapado, which is the only difference between the names of Fofão and Fofão Chapado, is it roughly translates to stoned.
Okay.
Roughly.
Chapado Trap House.
Yeah, roughly. And Carreta Furacão roughly is it's like a car. A Carreta is a type of car, but it also roughly translates to hurricane cart. And you'll see why it might be that. So here's the peak of it getting Googled, and there's always it's being Googled less, but you can see that at one point it really peaked them charts there. So Brazil is just infested with these little things, and here's your first glimpse, and you may have seen these on meme pages or whatnot.
Mm-mm.
And here they are, and to the right there is their hurricane cart. And I asked my Brazilian friend to explain, and it's like a big truck. They play music, and these deep web-looking characters run around doing parkour. There's no explanation. Sometimes in Brazil, we just do this shit. And the biggest thing I've learned about Brazil is Brazil's weird, and there's just weird stuff like this happening.
Yeah, they're pretty good at soccer, too, I think.
Kind of. Okay, so not baseball. They're the soccer. I gotcha.
They're probably okay at baseball.
Right. I don't know if these guys
It's not
are.
really their thing, though.
So this group runs around small cities of Brazil. They get hired for city tours, party animation. Obviously this is something that goes popular on, it's Instagram and stuff. And here's the official. So here's the official dance group. 353K for just these street performers.
Is that a phone number we can call them at?
I think that's to book them. So they're gonna be like, what small Brazilian town are we coming to? If we call Champaign, it's not Brazil. You're not Brazilian anymore.
How much would it cost to fly him out and?
I don't know the exchange rate. We might have a solid exchange rate to where our dollar's worth we're kings if we go over there with small money to hire them. And on TikTok, underneath their videos, is participating in this activity could result in you or others getting hurt, which I love to see TikTok not banning people and just putting this at least. Just give them the warning. Let people, do this. One of them at one point passed away, and I can't find any other information about this, but obviously this defines them pretty hard for...
Killed by a doll?
their mask. I don't know if they got killed by a doll. I feel like I would have found it if the doll killed the person impersonating the doll.
That's why you didn't find it.
Yeah, I guess Brazil real good at covering up.
Well, it's hard to charge a doll with murder.
Curses.
Kind of,
True. Yeah. Who would you like if we had a doll and it killed somebody? Would we get in trouble?
No.
Ew, God.
No, Bryson.
The man,
the opposite of God.
the big guy sitting
The
up there.
devil just that lives above us. So here's the very first Fofão Chapado Carreta Furacão video I ever saw, and the proportions of this made me feel like I was losing my mind because I thought it was like a little fella.
Okay, this I've seen.
That's it. That's
Okay.
them. So this looks like they look tiny. That's just a real weird like size. They're up top, like
There's like
because they're in a double-decker bus.
Okay.
So we're gonna just watch the raw footage of them.
fuck.
Yeah, they are. So like these.
But they're grown-ass men.
Yeah, they're grown-ass men.
Grown-ass adults.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I guess we don't know who. So they're on these party buses. Like people rent them out. All these are gonna be copyrighted. I'm gonna turn it down. So they just you ride on the party bus. Or
Can we get copyrighted on not American stuff? Isn't that American laws?
I'm not sure.
I feel like we should be able to use whatever we want from other countries.
We got some Japanese pings off the.
Oh, definitely don't be saying that.
Pings on our YouTube account. Pings on our YouTube account.
Dude.
I'm not taking it out. That was an accident. I'm gonna get Joe Rogan, but
Dude, I wish, man. Look at that sick Spotify deal.
Yeah, man. His compilation videos, those are getting hits on him right now.
Yeah,
so
man.
we can use that.
I'm gonna say some stuff real quick and put in a comp video.
Just change outfits real quick.
Yeah, take off my glasses. So we got in trouble though for putting like Kappa Mikey and Hi Puffy Ami Yumi and Teen Titans in our. So we can't. That video can't be viewed in Japan.
Well,
So, but here is the hurricane cart. Look
Okay.
at that motherfucker
Damn.
riding around these. Dead ass little towns. Like, nobody's really out except for, this area is the only time we've seen like people really out and about. But
it's
dude,
way cooler than the drunk ass.
They're just
paddle
on like
buses
they're just
going
like,
around
on
Champaign.
they're like on the highway
Look at this.
right there. I've seen stuff like that before.
it's ballsy,
I think
dude.
I've seen that.
Is that illegal in Brazil? Because I feel like the laws might be different. You can be a little more
Also,
reckless.
Brazil's got like the highest murder rate of any country.
Yeah,
like,
because these things are running around at night with
well,
knives.
that's why you can do stuff like this. They got bigger stuff going on there. They don't care that like some weird ass people are dancing in the streets.
Bigger fish to fry than.
When I was in the Dominican, bro, people were just driving crazy.
You
They don't
didn't
give a fuck. They don't give a goddamn,
But
bro.
you didn't see nothing like this there?
No.
Okay. Now, look at who comes in right here in that yellow hat. You recognize this character?
Like Gumby.
That's Jim Carrey from The Mask, right?
Do they just like? I'm just wondering, like, is the mask that known in Brazil that you can just throw that on?
I'm sure.
You think Jim Carrey? Oh, I guess the TikTok. Jim Carrey's big in India at the very least because they do
Yeah.
the Indian.
Dude, he's
Jim
very
Carrey face.
expressive and physical. I guarantee Jim Carrey, more than like other stars, has pulled in a lot of foreign
Because he's
countries.
funny without having to understand them.
Yeah,
because he's
absolutely.
big.
It's
Yeah,
like,
like,
yeah,
yeah.
I'll say
100%.
same with anyone who does like physical comedy. I feel like.
Yeah,
You know,
Three
like-
Stooges probably huge. If they came out dressed as Mo, Curly, and the other one, what's the other one? Pop quiz.
It
Mo
changes
Curly.
actually. Larry is the main one, I think.
It changes.
Yeah, there's at
been a
least two different. I think
there's
there's
been
one
a
named
few.
Shep at one point.
There was a Shep.
Real quick, Mo.
Oh, pop quiz! You don't know anything about Three Stooges. I'm a Three Stooges genius.
Real quick, before we get, I'm gonna say one other real crazy Mo fact and let you know. I'm gonna put my street performer cred, my Three Stooges cred, real quick. We should also start calling ourselves the Three Stooges because that would
will.
piss Caleb off because he would want to be part of it.
Yeah.
But
Actually, I do like that idea now.
But the Mo, so real quick Mo fact, real quick Mo trivia. He got hurt the most, even though like he's the in charge one. And like, there's this comp on YouTube of him like breaking his bones and shattering his ribs, and he gets the take. He doesn't cry. Think about having 3 ribs shatter and like knowing it. Like I would cry like a baby, dude.
And you're just like, no! Ah!
Yeah, he just got up and went, "Arr! yeah, went ooh, and then like made an angry face at them and pulled it off. There's like it's like a 5-minute compilation of him just like poker facing, breaking like bones and shit. And I was like, what a G,
We should watch
dude.
that.
What a G. But all right, yeah, we got some more.
The golden era of Hollywood right there.
So they're on people's houses, and I watched this with Bryston. You can like get right into that. Like it looks like those rooms are like exposed. Why does that look like the professor's house from the Powerpuff Girls? It's the professor's house from the Powerpuff Girls.
It looks like kind of like a. It doesn't even look like anyone lives there though.
It doesn't. And look at that glass.
Yeah, it's like plexiglass
They're-
over like what part of a yard?
But that's like their glass. They have like a glassed-in, windowed-in part of their yard. I've never seen this. It breaks my mind that actually could be somebody's house, and you walk in, you have grass in like this little porch part. It's cool, but I feel like it would go bad. I feel like you'd have a bunch of worms in your house and shit because they would be able to just like kind of come out of the ground whenever they wanted. Like a dog could enter your home.
Well, I'm guessing there's like foundation and such around it.
Okay, maybe there is like a little cement wall
Yeah.
right there, like, and a dog couldn't dig under the fence, but it like seems like I guess they would have to be to like prevent water. But these houses are so bizarre, and they're just up on these houses doing flips off the houses, and the town is really interesting because like this demands attention coming through this like sleepy little town. With
I mean,
the
imagine
hurricane.
just walking down our street and you're just like,
I
you see
saw
these guys
that.
backflipping off like
Yeah.
apartments.
They hang off, dude, and then they just come running up and like these kids are ready for him. They're waiting. There's a flash mob, and he just Jim Carrey the masks it dances it up. But yeah, I wonder how much it is to ride this. It can't be that much because these towns, you know.
Is that that girl from Popeye?
Was that olive oil?
Oh yeah, no, look over there.
That is olive oil because Popeye's there. That has to be her. I don't know who else that would be.
You got Mario the mask and then
I don't like that Mario.
Yeah, it is.
The Mario is so flashy. It's only the Mario mask.
That's not actually the mask that's supposed to go with that costume. They just couldn't find it. And they're like, fuck it, you're Mario tonight.
Yeah, just put it on, man. You're Mario. And then is that Kyle from South Park?
It looks like it.
But like cartooned up. And then I don't even know who that is behind him. He's got like a weird witch hat or those like horns. So like it's the character choice, but here's a very wholesome of it invading pop culture and
So do they do anything except dance around and do backflips?
no, they just kind of do backflips, but they have 353,000 followers on. Here's something that I thought was nuts.
Crash.
When the new Crash came out, they did a weird thing with Crash, and this appears to be an actual sponsored Crash Bandicoot like ad. And they didn't even use like a perfect Crash Bandicoot costume. They kept it in the kind of third-party knockoff looking. I don't know who these characters are. But yeah, Crash got on with them.
Yes, Trolley Trump.
Hey, party. And obviously, it's Trolley Trump. They have dogs do not like that. And they have a couple different vehicles there, so that's not the Hurricane cart. That's a little, Thomas the Tank Engine, strange little thing there.
Yeah, bro, they got a fleet of vehicles.
Yeah, like this is a big thing. And look, this is a real ad for the new Crash Bandicoot they did, which this blew me away. The poll there must be like, how do we reach people that like mascot animal type things in Brazil?
Yeah.
And they're like,
I'll say it's marketing's different everywhere. Just how you do it in America won't go over well in other parts of the world.
because this probably did like really well. So here's just the vlogger. People they vlog them. Look at this. Look at the convoy of these suckers, dude. G4. This is sponsored by the gaming channel. G4. So
Tweety Bird.
Oh, exposed Tweety Bird's face.
Dang.
Is he hurt? Tweety Bird break an ankle. There he is. He's all good.
They're not supposed to be friends.
Yeah, what the hell?
That's not canon.
Continuity.
I don't know shit.
So yeah, I really want to go on these because this is get the dollar, please. There's Fofão.
Yeah, but you can just also like go to Disney World.
Yeah, this is cheaper though.
Maybe we gotta go all the way to Brazil for this. That's gonna be expensive.
Yeah, but Disney World's
We
expensive.
gotta, we gotta take a duct tape plane to Brazil and
So what's cheaper, Brazil or Disneyland?
So yeah, I mean, a lot of vloggers love it. Now, here's where things take a dark twist. There are more than one of these groups of mascots. They do not necessarily like each other. Speaking of turf wars from earlier, here we have our first mascot on mascot fight video. Go for it. Oh, dude. Oh, I missed it. I'm an idiot. Look at this. Boom! Hits him with the bite. Oh! What's he pulling out, dude? Is he getting a knife? And this immediately becomes like a gang war. I wish I knew what they were saying. Because...
Yeah, bro. We need to get some of the guys to work.
Come watch these Chuck E. Cheese fights and these yellow fights.
Duolingo real quick.
But isn't that insane that there's like actual beef? Because it's one thing when there's just, you know, 2 Elmos, but, you know, when there's 2 groups of 9.
Yeah, I can't really tell like who's with who and what's going on. Or it's just
That's what makes it even better because the mascots, it's not like they're like color coded or anything. Like Donald could be fighting Mickey. You don't know. It's whatever they dressed up as that night. But so this was just a standalone fight, and then we'll just pan through this. But this is top 5. Top 5 fights. And unfortunately, it does ruin a little bit of the magic because it does expose some of these gentlemen. But, like, you know, this is in front of kids. Here's Fofão. He's like, get the hell away. Move.
Damn.
Now, I want to see this go down if we go, guys. We got a lot of places
we
to
just got hired a little instigator.
Yeah, we gotta take. It's been a while on tour.
expose the Fofão. He lost his mask. But it's like these people don't even have like costumes on, so it's like, are they just like one of the managers or buddies of the rival group?
I don't know. One time I got paid to dress up as Captain America for an event, and then I never got paid.
You went and did it and everything?
Yeah.
How many hours was it?
Like 2.
Did the kids have to like sit on your lap like Santa or anything and be
No.
like, I want you to
Nah, they didn't have to.
bring peace to the Middle East?
No, I just like hung out with them. And
Give America.
I don't know. I think we played a game or something. It was dumb.
That would be hell if they were coming up and sitting on your lap like Santa. Be like, Cab America, can you bring my brother home from overseas? But yeah, you get it. The Fofão group is beefing, and I can't find really any other names of the other ones. I might just be missing it because of the language barrier. But this brought me to the fact that, yeah, there's other beef of mascots, and
It's
this
cheese.
and this is it's cheese. It's a cheese mascot, and this is Russia, and I think that means amo mamas. I mean love mother, or my mother's cheese. Look at that nice ass McDonald's they got back there in Germany, and
Is this Germany?
yeah, or not Germany, Russia. Sorry, you could, right? Yeah,
You
that
ever-
language up there.
You ever seen Black Dynamite? It's like there's this jelly donut that's like dressed up like him. It's like, how'd you know he's a bad guy? Jelly donuts don't wear gator skin boots. That's just what reminded me of it.
Look at these nice ass McDonald's. That looks futuristic.
Yeah.
And they're just watching this, and this ends in, I can't tell exactly how. It's like he's smoking or something here.
Yeah.
If you beat someone's ass.
And this
you
dude's
gotta-
just chilling behind him, and this fight ends up with him on fire.
Holy shit.
And the thing's so thick, he doesn't realize it.
Right, I was trying to figure out because I saw it smoking. But
He doesn't
okay.
realize it. He's just fighting on fire here. Russia, really, wow. Like, truly, that he realizes it.
Yeah, now he knows. You can't stop, drop, and roll.
Yeah, the physics of rolling that wheel of cheese is not gonna.
Gotta have someone come over and tire flip you.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna kill that cat. Shut up.
He's going ham. So, speaking of Times Square,
Chewbacca and Freddy Krueger. Actually, who you got? Who would win? Impromptu.
Chewbacca,
Chewbacca.
I think.
Yeah, Chewbacca don't dream.
Chewbacca don't
You know
dream.
that.
Chewbacca sleeps 1.5 hours a night. That's it.
Sleeps with one eye open.
To protect. So, yeah, going down here, and these are a little higher quality costumes. You know, in Times Square, those other costumes aren't going to cut it.
That's the big leagues.
Yeah, this is the big leagues.
At the beginning, we see Mr. Incredible and Batgirl struggling.
It's like the ultimate showdown of Ultimate Destiny, but
You
for
got
real life.
You got Waldo coming in.
They try to hold back Mr. Incredible.
Elsa getting held back by
Chases
Chewbacca.
Batgirl, throws a punch, kicks her, and then flips her onto the sidewalk. Bystanders chase him off.
Never allowed to come back there ever again.
Yeah.
The Tim Robbins star.
But what should I call you? What do you go by?
All right.
Respect, dude. He's staging
I hate
character.
these fucking nerds.
You hate them? How much
Yeah.
do you think they make?
Oh, more than me.
Yeah.
You think they make more? Damn.
A living.
The Brazilian ones or just these ones, the Times
I
Square?
mean, I don't know, man.
They're all dorks.
Definitely like Times Square, Hollywood Boulevard. Those guys make some serious. I'm telling you, like when I was in Times Square, those guys were charging like $30 for a picture,
Holy shit.
$15 for a picture, and
Yeah.
people will fucking do it.
Yeah, if your kid cries, you're
You get
gonna
one
do-
an hour, dog. That's a.
Yeah,
Job.
it's a good job.
Yeah, if your kid starts crying, you know that you're gonna have a little red-eyed photo of him next to Batman, of you caving and being like, all right, fine, we'll take a picture with Batman for $35. Fucking fine. Like,
I'll also say though that like in Times Square, that's the only other place like in like I've ever just been like. It happened frequently when I was like in that area. People would just like walk up to you and be like, "Hey, do you want to buy drugs?" Like I've never had that happen to me before. Where it's like someone's like, "Hey, do you want to buy some coke? Hey, do you want to buy some weed?"
any of the street performers?
No, it was just some guys.
Mickey Mouse.
They're just like, yeah, it's like I'd just be like sitting there and be like, "Hey, you want to?" I'm like looking around like, "Hey, man, you want some weed?"
Oh.
Yeah, man.
Apologize to all the viewers in the audience.
We were really onto something there.
Show him a little cute guy, a little buddy, and it'll make it all better. I don't know if they can see him.
Is it apology time now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we going?
Yeah, it's rolling.
Hakuna is very sorry about the bad stuff he did.
Yeah, it was him.
Yeah.
It was
Okay.
all
Okay.
him.
Oh, he's so bad. He's so bad.
All right, what else we got here?
Meow to you too.
Yeah, talking to the mic, buddy.
Yeah, let's hear it. Oh, yeah. This is people messing with street performers. So that he's supposed to be a statue guy. And these little shits.
That would piss me off though, to be honest.
Dude,
I mean,
these
that's
little
kind of
shits.
the point. It's like
Oh,
those
yeah.
guys who aren't allowed to move their faces in England.
Yeah, but they're kicking him in the air.
Yeah.
The Buckingham guys.
Yeah.
That's different though.
Yeah,
They work
he's
for the-
not protecting anyone.
They work for the Queen. This guy's a self-made man.
Yeah, he's
Shit. Do you know I can make him move?
this is
Do you know I can make
some
him move? Make him move.
British prankster, British wankster.
He is a wanker.
You see what he did?
That's sexual harassment.
Dropped him.
Yeah, it's a random. That's like if you walked to a random guy and did it, it's just because he's painted gold. Look at him. He's like, I'm fucking out of here.
He's like,
This dude's. I don't know who this.
He's just moving over a little bit.
That's funny, dude.
I would give
Someone,
him,
yeah,
I
someone
would-
should have been over there immediately. With
I would have
gold
given
bucks.
him some money.
I don't know what is this guy doing. Oh! I didn't know this had fails in it. I thought this was people getting messed
Ah.
with. Oh!
Oh my gosh.
You can tell the types with the sleeve and then the sleeves rolled
Yeah.
up. Sleeve tab with sleeves rolled up.
Yeah, it's just dirtbags.
Wet Willie.
Wet Willie, dude.
He's gonna mess up the look. He's messing up the paint, dude.
Yeah.
So like,
Immediately back into his
Oh! This dude just messed with it. It's the opposite. Like a little smiling. Like what the? This dude just walks up, and palms his head.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't understand the instincts these people have.
Yeah, because they get beat up pretty easily. They just get they act like a victim off one hit. Oh, okay. It repeated. I think I got. I didn't know there's this many people fucking with street performers.
It's the kids doing one thing. You got grown ass.
Yeah, those kids were a little.
Kids can be a little shit sometimes.
Yeah, and I think he was looking back at the parents like, what's going on? You pay me if you're going to do that. So this is another interesting one. Let's see how this goes down. Oh, whoops, I'm going backward. I'm an idiot. Where's it at? Spider-Man's out here.
Oh,
no!
He's revealing his.
He revealed it. Oh, there's more than one Spider-Man.
Oh, that's probably the problem. Who's this guy just standing in the middle?
These guys don't have the commitment of like luchadors to keep their masks on.
Yeah, because that's the thing is like that seems like such a.
You're ruining the magic.
Well, you can scar some kids too.
Yeah, because there might be a kid that thinks that that's Spider-Man, and now he's taking his mask off and yelling at this bouncer. Look at the Olaf standing back there next to Elmo. They look terrified.
Yeah, Elmo does look scary.
Well, Elmo and Olaf had their masks up a second ago too.
Yeah, the Olaf had his up. Yeah, I didn't see the Elmo. All right, where's this at? He's starting to shit with him.
Who is this guy just standing in the middle?
I think they're not allowed to be doing what they're doing outside this Toys R Us. I think there's like a big event or something, or like a big release, and they're trying to take advantage of it, and they're not supposed to be there. I don't want to hear the whole thing, but dude, where is it at? I know it, and I saw the end of this, so I know what. Oh shit, he's whipping him. He's whipping him with the web.
No.
Oh, he's trying to take the sign away. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, here we go. Get him. These kids saw a real Spider-Man fight this day. Let's see if he wins.
Spidey, come
Yeah,
on,
how
Spidey.
how disappointing would it be if you just saw Spider-Man get his ass whooped by a Toys R Us employee?
Yeah, Toys R Us bouncer for this Toys R Us event. Oh, Toys R Us bouncer's
he's got him in a
ass
hole,
out.
dude.
Yeah, I mean, if I had tossed them out of the restaurant though, and they were dressed as Spider-Man, I'm not losing that fucking fight for sure. No one.
Yeah,
It's
dude,
bad to be the Toys R Us employee and get your ass beat by Spider-Man.
Oh! Bending.
You know people are gonna be talking about this for months at work.
Yeah, this Toys R Us. This is now the Toys R Us that has. Oh, dude, he got him! Oh, he got him, dude! Nobody's doing anything.
Jesus. No one's helping him yet.
They're like, they're all taking pictures.
Photo op, man.
Wow. This is like that scene in Spider-Man 2 where they all agree to like protect his identity. People coming together.
Oh man, yeah. Protect
Look at all these
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. Like pointing at each other.
You got Iron Man there too now. Elmo's there. Elmo's still there.
All of a sudden, this guy he pulls the guy's shirt off. He's got Doc Ock tentacles.
You're gonna get copyrighted, dude. This was just a new Spider-Man movie.
Yeah, that's a new scene.
Yeah, all the other fights are just from the new Jackass movie.
So obviously, this
that's a-
SpongeBob not gonna make it real good out here looking like that. He's found two women here. Raccoon is afraid of Spider-Man. Ooh, she hit him. She threw. Oh my God, dude.
The one girl looks like she's having fun. The other girl does not.
Yeah, no, this is about to be a real fight. Like they're.
Yeah, USC's having a good time. Other girl's not.
What's up, bro? Imagine spending the night in jail because you fought a guy in a fucking SpongeBob.
Imagine sitting there in jail in your SpongeBob outfit, just like shit.
All ripped up. It's all fucking tattered and dirty from this New York street, this LA street.
Oh, it is ripped up.
Oh, they're arresting Spider-Man right now. Not Spider-Man, SpongeBob.
Yeah, I think that's SpongeBob in handcuffs.
Dude, they're
It's him giving his side of the story.
Dude, they're arresting
Oh,
him.
it's inside the costume.
They're arresting him inside
Oh,
on the side of like a star bus. Just imagine that star
There he
tour
is.
bus.
He's laughing. Damn, dude, that sucks. Because now you got to spend the night in jail or whatever.
Then you got to go into court, and they're gonna ask you what happened. You got to tell a judge.
You got to go in front of a judge, a jury. Now, this one is nuts.
What the hell?
Casual assault.
Look at the lights going on, dude.
Also, he did not cinch in a very good choke either.
I'm messing
It's
with
like a
you,
pussy
man.
move and like a guy who doesn't know how to fight.
He gets shoved. His buddy in the boot comes over. Hey. I don't know. You want to die? Do you want to die? People like this should be banned from going on vacation.
People like this should be banned.
It should be banned. It should be banished from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should exile out. We should put these people on their own island. That's where they should travel to.
Yeah. Yeah, I would give these. I would go up to this statue, dude, and I would definitely try to throw him some money.
That's it. Yeah. you see-
Dirtbag Island right next to F-Boy Island.
Yeah. All right, so we got a couple more of just actual street performers. No more funny business. No more wild hurricane cart or people fighting each other. We just got straight up street performers. But real quick before I forget, I have two videos that are Dave oriented.
Dave videos.
And this one looks like it's you.
It's me?
That is him. Hit him with the combo.
What's up? How's work?
That's footage of me owning you the other night when you were blacked out drunk.
Oh, man.
What's up? How's work? It's okay. How are you?
From just a quick glance, though, that does look like you.
At least when I had the all blonde hair. I need to get it redone, bro. I'm sick of this shit.
Yeah, but if you had the beanie, like, I guess, his is a little more. But still, at one point, for sure. And now this one is a little bit more of a test. Come on, what the hell?
All right, buddy, it's okay. Just get up and we'll deal with it.
Do you know?
I'm not familiar.
You're not familiar? What's the big parks there? We gotta be some big park.
I don't know, bro. We didn't have any
buddy,
money
it's
when I
okay.
lived in Michigan. That's the thing. We
Okay,
didn't go
yeah.
nowhere.
This ain't like isn't that covered something?
I don't know. I never been to the Cover Bridge Festival.
Oh, okay. I can see it later. Just get up, buddy.
Nah, bro. I was a
We'll
bad
deal
kid.
with
My
it.
parents did not take me nowhere.
Just get up, buddy. We'll deal with it.
Dude, you're just not from Michigan, I think.
Yeah, I've been faking the whole time.
Buzz, dude. All right, some true blue street performers, and we'll just check them out and jump to the next one. Because these were just ones that not a whole lot
I
of
think we
real.
should rate them out of 5 stars as well.
Okay, let's rate them out of 5 stars. Also, while we're watching them, we should be thinking, what would our street performer persona performance be?
Oh, we'd be doing reenacting famous wrestling matches.
I'd be the guy with the cups and the balls.
Yeah, just to get people to be like $1. But the so as a group, okay, wrestling, but then individually, ball cut magician. I don't really know mine. Let me turn my tongue upside down, or how I do.
I'd probably just wow girls with how good a kisser I am.
Okay, just come up and do kissing, like one of those dating, how to kiss YouTube
Yeah.
channels, like
Kissing
the pranks,
booth.
kissing prank booth, the kissing booth prank.
Yeah, except people walk up to me to get kissed.
Yeah, they want to be kissed. None of the girls look for us. So this one isn't a street performer in action, but I think this guy is probably a street performer.
They done let the G's in the dough. Hey, they done let the G's in the dough. GD. GD.
That can't be legal.
There's no way that's street legal.
How is he not in trouble? It looks like he's been doing that for a minute. It's been a while.
There's no way that is legal.
So, yeah,
That's-
I rate his crib 5 out of 5. That's a speaking of, doing the van life. That's what's up. These are just some guys doing kind of like the Chinese Dragon New Year. Ooh.
Oh.
Like, dude, the Cirque du Soleil people, God, the respect. And, this isn't exactly a street performer, but just, like professional. This is a professional street performer when you're in, like, something like this. But, yeah, gotta really.
Yeah, they didn't do so good. 0 stars.
Yes.
0 stars.
The guy's, like, in the
Right.
backpack, so it makes it super, like. You're saying 0 stars?
Yeah, I don't like it.
I give it a 3 out of 5. It's pretty self-contained there.
0 stars.
Now remember, these are strange street performers.
What do you got? What do you got against creepy dudes?
These are supposed to.
Oh, I got a lot of problems with creepy dudes.
Creepy dudes are dudes too.
Not really.
They're just funny looking guys.
So you're not giving them any money.
I like this guy.
You do.
I
You
do
never
like this
know
guy.
you.
I give this guy 4 stars. He's fucking cool, man. He looks like something Jordan Peele would think up.
Yeah, that would be Jordan Peele's next movie easily.
Well, I would watch the fuck out of a Jordan Peele movie about
Like-
murder street performers.
Yeah.
This is Little Man.
Almost
dude.
like
Fuck this.
Little
Dude,
Man.
0
Little
stars.
Man.
So this
dude.
baby-
I hate baby shit.
The
dog.
baby shit's common for some reason. They kind of have these different babies. Now this one.
This is
Oh,
dope. 5 stars.
I've seen one of these before.
I've seen like a genie do it, and I couldn't find that one again. But yeah, this is nuts. This is some crazy like.
I can't remember where I was, but I saw one of these. It was wild.
Yeah, it's so impressive because it's like it makes sense. Now this is borderline furry. This is a guy in just like a lizard
That's a
morph
scaly.
suit.
Yeah.
You think it's technically scaly?
Yeah, we went over this on the furry episode, I think.
When did we do a furry episode?
Or on the ICP episode.
Oh, right. Yes, okay.
gotta
I was
do
like,
one
we'll do a furry episode, but like,
Yeah, this is just weird, man. Don't expose kids to your like perversions.
but this is like not at like
Oh, he wrote his head on.
they're petting him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude.
Because I have footage of dogs afraid of people in dog fursuits. I got pictures of it. It's really funny. But this is actually like a street performer thing. I don't think they're at like a weird festival. None of these people look like they're at a furry festival.
I don't see a money jar. Is he just doing this?
He's just. This is just how he gets off. All right. Now this is like an old musical Jeff Dunham. He's out here, not roasting people, but
Hey, careful. This song's gonna get disclaimed.
is it? Okay. But yeah, this is this is a little more, tame compared to some of those other ones. It's really creepy. It's just an interesting kind of creepy puppets that he's got going on.
This is like in a. It's like a little musical thing of being John Malkovich.
Say you have an uncle that you've never heard of, and he passes away, and you find out about this long-lost uncle, and he said, David, I want you to take up my job as one of the best puppeteers.
Hell no. What'd he ever
I've
do for
been
me?
ever. He said, if you live on and take on my legacy, I will give you my life fortune of $275,038.
How long I gotta do it?
Just like you gotta, leave a mark. Whenever you feel like you have done a proper job and you can hang up your hat and you can hang up your puppet strings and say, I showed my uncle respect.
Oh yeah. If I'm the judge, easy. Yes, I'll do it.
How long are you doing it then? Or is
Not
that a
long.
secret? Not long?
Not long, baby. I'm knocking it out of the park. First try. I'm nailing it because I'm a legacy. I'm a dynasty. This is what I was born to do. I'm gonna pocket my $275K. And I'm going to move the fuck out of this place.
Yeah.
I'm going to sell those puppets for more money.
Yeah, he also gives you a puppet collection of 155 custom puppets.
Yeah, I would make a Muppets wrestling movie.
Okay. So now, oh my. Now, what do you think about this beast?
It's all right. 3
He's
stars.
a cool looking cat.
I really part of me wants to know who's inside, but then part of me doesn't at the same time.
Never,
I'd rather
meet,
not
never
know.
meet the man behind the mask.
Yeah, never meet your heroes.
I'll chime in with a third one. Pay no attention to the man behind
Whoa.
the curtain.
Who's this little guy?
Let's say Ireland.
Yeah.
That's some Ireland ass shit. This is what happens to an MF when they live in Ireland their life.
Yeah, see, this would be the family legacy.
Oh, dude, it's like Country Bears.
Yeah, this is literally like a whole like Chuck E. Cheese like setup here.
Yeah.
But just got a live. This cat keeps biting me, and I'm gonna grab him by a scruff and yank him around.
Yeah, he's a bad little biter, bro. He's a shitty little pisser. He's a bad cat.
We told him no. We told him to come in here. He had to be good. Yeah, I give that 5 out of 5 just for transporting that around, dude. That's like an hour breakdown and setup times. Like that's a lot. Now this guy is just crazy. This is Caleb eventually.
Yeah.
He's just gonna be covering King Giz songs, dressed up like this Birdman.
Singing, I like beer.
Yeah, I like beer from the Rhapsody Street Kids episode. But yeah, this is just, he's got a real creepy mask. I don't know where, I guess it said where he was from, but he's got the whole thing of champagne right down there. He's letting it all hang out.
2 stars.
He's transparent.
I like those, like, I like the little one-man band dudes.
Right, yeah.
0 stars.
Oh, dude, it reminds me of that Little Baby's Ice Cream.
I eat Little Baby's ice cream. It keeps me young. It keeps me light on my feet.
With the guy with the ice, where he's like putting the thing on his head. It's a creepy. I'll put it here if I remember. It's weird when the kids are interacting it, right? It immediately makes it more alarming. But the parents are there. They're supervising. He's not going to grab him and pull him into his milk pool. I give him 3 out of 5, 3.5 out of 5.
A lot of those parents are like, oh,
2 stars.
okay, let's get away from this guy. This guy's cool.
He looks like a dork.
He looks like a dork.
Oh, that's sweet.
This inspired
dude.
Arms. This is what the video game Arms was based on.
2.5 stars.
2.5.
Okay, Jock. This guy, tough looking.
We have a Pele. Ooh. Pele. Pele. If you haven't seen Kicking and Screaming, Will Ferrell, go check it out.
That is a good movie.
That's why you get the ball to the Italians.
Get the ball to the
He don't look very
Italians.
Italian, though.
He does not look very Italian. What's he doing?
Anyway, I give him 2.5 stars. Pretty good, not very impressive. I mean, a little impressive.
What's she doing? What are you doing?
Peanut Fairy.
Moving a little bit. Oh,
She's just tripping balls.
she's just tripping. He is not street performing. She's like, why do they keep giving me money? I don't want your money. Some dude just runs up, jacks the bike. Alrighty, what do we got next?
We should just dress up
More
like
babies!
I think it'd be a good idea.
knew you'd hate
It'd
the
be like
babies.
a good like gig to just dress up like just in that suit that guy was in and just pretend to be a doorman for various places and see if just people will tip you. Just like go and
Yeah.
like, stand in front of places, open doors until they kick you out and
Like, you can go in. Yeah, you can go in. Sure. Like, act like you're doing them a favor. Now, this sounds like some Animal Crossing shit. But this one's actually kind of cool because
oh my god.
it, like, kind of talks to you, but it also actually, like, draws her. So, like, he can see her kind of somehow. Like, there must be some little peephole back there, some shit.
You know what? 4.5 stars.
Yeah, like the dedication to this. And honestly, I feel like they immediately get extra stars when it's like, oh my God, building this up and breaking it down every day and like maintaining it when it breaks when you're putting it in your car.
Yeah,
like,
it's actual art. It's not putting on a costume and going around and standing.
Yeah, because this is like, you really have to love this to do this.
Yeah.
And it really, you know, watching these all back to back, it's like, damn, like these dudes, like, they're, you know, all these dudesettes.
This rocks.
Look at the like girl one dancing.
This is also going to get claimed for sure.
Yeah, I was gonna turn that one more.
Oh, I fucking love Marilyn Manson.
The subway.
I don't.
man.
I like Marilyn Manson music. I don't support Marilyn Manson.
Okay, yeah.
I'm gonna get out of that one.
What about Charles Manson? Yeah.
Good music, man. Great music.
He was a street performer too. Him up on court where he's like, and he's doing all that crazy shit. But yeah, that's all I got for street performers. So, you know, I kind of want to just go right around the New York subway with Jason and Mike Miles and Poopy Podcast and see if we experience some little beautiful people. You know, there's got to be a ton more, and obviously this is very breaching the surface.
small.
Like, huh?
We're small.
Oh, whoops, yeah. There's obviously a lot more street performers out there. We're just gonna have to find them.
Yeah. Or you guys could help us. Send us some.
Send us some street performers. Send us some of the names of the rivals, the Fofão Chapado. You know, we're looking for suggestions. There's a lot of suggestions though. We can get through them all eventually. But oh yeah. So what would be your solo act?
Oh, Kissing Girls.
Oh right, Kissing Girls. Duh. We said that.
Duh.
Sorry, that wasn't me wingmanning or anything. Giving the ladies one last taste that Dave will taste your lips.
You're the second worst wingman in the house.
And you'll pay for the who's the worst.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, for sure.
It's been a
No, that's up there.
I don't have Caleb saying it.
That one? Not a bad one.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bryson's good for something, actually.
Yeah. Bryston. Ugh. All right. It's been a while.
Pode soltar, DJ.